Today we're taking a look at section 4.3, the Hindu-Arabic system, and we'll be working some sample problems from the textbook starting on page 157. So let's take a look at number 2. In this group we're to write each number in expanded form. So we have 352. So that would be 3 times hundreds are 10 squared plus 5 times 10 to the first plus 2 times 10 to the 0 would be the expanded form. Okay, in the next group they give us a number in expanded form and we're to write it in simplified form. 8 times 10 squared plus 2 times 10 to the first plus 0 times 10 to the 0. So that would be 800 plus 20 plus 0. So 820. Okay, now I'm not going to have you do the computation in the expanded form. Let's skip over to number 28 on the abacus. Okay, remember on the abacus, this is base 10, so we have the units are the ones, 10 to the 0 to the far right, then the tens, then the hundreds, then the thousands, and so forth. The upper bead counts 5 times the value of the place value, and the lower beads each count 1. So as we look at 28, we have 3 ones and 2 tens, so that would be 23. In number 30, we have 6 ones. I'm going to write these down as I go through them. 6 ones. Then we have 3 tens. We have a 5, so that's 5 hundreds. And then we have 4 thousands. So that would be 4. So it's 4,536. And number 32, we're supposed to draw the abacus. So, and my cat is crying, so you'll just have to ignore him. We don't want that, but we need 3 ones. And then there'll be 1 down here in the off position. We need 8 tens, so there's 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's in the off position. And we need 100. So there's 3 down here in the off position, and the one up there would be in the off position. Okay, and 34, I'm going to move that over here. 70,000. 163. Okay, I think I have enough bars there. We need 3 ones, which means we have a 1 and a 5 in the off position. We need a 6. So down here we're going to have 3 in the off position. We're going to have a 1, and again 3, 4 in the off position. Oops, sorry, it should be 3 in the off position, since we've used 1, and that'll be in the off position. So that's 163. We want all of these in the off position. And then for our 10,000s, we want a 5, 6, 7, and then the other 2 are in the off position. So that would be it on the abacus. Okay, in 36, we're using the lattice method. We want to multiply 32 times 741. So 7, 4, 1, 3, 2. I want to make sure I put my diagonals in. Okay, now I multiply 3 times the 7, I get 21. 3 times the 4, I get 12. And 3 times the 1, I get 3. Then 2 times the 7, 2 times the 4, and 2 times the 1. Now I add along the diagonals, so here I'll get a 2, here I'll get 11 and carry the 1, 3, it's going to be a 7, a 3, and a 2, and our answer will be 23,712. And I always use my calculator to double check these to make sure I didn't make a careless mistake in my computation. So let's see, I want to take 32 times 741. 23,712, so that's correct. Okay, our next one is lattice method again, this time 912 times 483. So I'm going to need a 3 by 3 to do this. Okay, 912 times 483. I need my diagonals in here. Okay, 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 1 is 4. I'm sure my 6 is down in here. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And again, we want to add along the diagonals. 8 and 8, 16, 17, 24. So I'm carrying a 2 here. 6 plus 4 is 10. 13, 14. Okay, I'm getting 440,000. 496. Oops, 96. Okay. Again, I'm going to check with my calculator. 440,496. So that one is correct. Okay, in 46, we're using the 9's complement method. We have 536 minus 425. Okay, so what we do is we replace each number in the second row with the complement. And remember, the 9's complement is what we would add to it to get a 9. Okay, and now we're going to add. Okay, so what we want to do now is take the 1 off the end, and I believe we want to add it to what's left. So is that the difference? Yes. Okay, so 111 is what I got for that. Okay, for 48, we're going to do 9's complement method again. 40,002 minus 4846. So we want to change it to the complement and add. So where we have the 6, we're going to have a 3. We're going to have a 5. I'm going to fill that number in there. We have a 1. Okay, complement of 4 would be a 5. Complement of a 0 would be a 9. So we're going to add 5, 5, 1, 5, 14. Oops, 13. can't add. I'm going to take the 1 off the end and add it. I'm getting 35,156, and let's subtract 12. That would be a 5. That would be a 1. That would be a 5. And that would be a 6. So that's correct. Okay. In number 50, we're using the Russian peasant method to multiply. We have 41 times 53. Okay, in this one what we do is we double one column while we take half of the other. So I'm going to double 41 and take half of 53. So doubling 41, I get 82. And if we have remainders when we take half, we just throw them away. Get 26 and throw the remainder away. We get 164. Take half of that, I get 13. I think I'm going to have to move this one. Double that, we get 8, 12, 328. And take half of 13, I get 6. Throw the remainder away. 656. When I double, take half, I get a 3. Okay, 656 times 2 is 1312. Take half of that, I get a 1, and throw the remainder away. Now I choose the ones that are odd. And I'm going to add those numbers together. So 41, 164. Okay, so I'm choosing the odds from that column. 656 and 1312. So let's see what we get when we add those together. 656, 164, and 41. I'm getting 2173. Okay, and let's see what 41 times 53 is. 2173, so that checks out. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to go to another page to do the last one. We have 145 times 63. So again, I'm going to double and take half. So this is going to be 290. This will be 31. Throw away that remainder. Double would be 580. Take half is going to be 15. Throw away the remainder. Double 580. We get 1160, and we're going to get a 7. Throw the remainder away. Double, we're going to get 2320 if I'm okay, and take half, we get a 3. Double that, we get 4640. Take half, we get a 1. So what we want to do is take the odd ones, and it turns out all of these are odd. So we're going to have to add up all the numbers in that other column. So we have 4640 plus 2320 plus 1160 plus 580 plus 290 plus 145 equals, and I'm getting 9135. So 145 times 63